You ever seen someone walk into a room, say absolutely nothing, and yet everyone notices? Nobody interrupts them. Nobody mocks them. People lean in when they speak, and even when they don't, they actually matter. Now compare that to the other guy, always trying to be funny, always explaining himself, always doing too much, and somehow still invisible. That was me. I just wanted some friends. I was the guy who blended into the background, not because I wanted to, but because I didn't know how to take up space without forcing it. I thought being nice was enough. I thought being helpful would earn me respect. I thought if I stayed quiet and polite, people would see my worth. But they didn't. I remember one day in particular, work meeting, 10 people in the room. I suggested something good. No one even looked at me. 30 seconds later, someone else repeated my idea in a louder voice. Everyone nodded. Manager even praised it like it was genius. I just sat there, fake smiling, pretending I was okay. But I wasn't, because in that moment, I realized something painful. If you don't know how to hold your ground quietly, you'll be erased, silently. That night, I went home and asked myself a hard question. What am I doing wrong? Why do I keep disappearing, even when I try to do everything right? And then I started noticing things. It wasn't what I was doing, it was how I was existing. My body language, my energy, my boundaries, my availability, my silence, it wasn't powerful, it was passive. It's not actually visible to people. So I made small shifts from that day, one by one, not louder, not fake, just more solid, and everything changed. Let me show you how. Number 1, stop explaining yourself. Respect doesn't come from how much you explain. It comes from how little you need to. You don't need to owe anyone a full story. You don't need to prove your value. You don't need to defend every decision. Instead, you can try this. Next time someone questions your choice, don't justify. Just say, I'm comfortable with this, or this works for me. That's it. People who respect themselves don't need to be understood by everyone. And people who don't over-explain, they leave others wondering. And that's power. 2. Stop being instantly available. If you're always free, people think your time is cheap. There was a time when I used to reply to every message instantly, pick up every call, say yes to every plan, because I thought that's what good people do. But all it did was train others to treat me like a vending machine. But now, I pause before I respond, not to play games, but to show I have a life, I have direction, I have standards. I actually thinking about what I actually wanted instead of what others may think. And the moment I did that, people started asking, hey, do you have time? Instead of assuming I did. 3. Hold eye contact and use silence. You don't need to talk more. You need to leak less. Stop the nervous laughter. Stop the over-smiling. Stop filling silence just to feel safe. Next time someone mocks you or undercuts you or interrupts, don't defend, don't argue. Just pause, look at them, let the silence stretch. Say nothing, but let your eyes say, I noticed that, and I'm not small. Silence makes insecure people crumble, and it makes confident people magnetic. 4. Withdraw from bad energy immediately. This one changed everything. I used to stay in rooms where I wasn't respected. Parties, meetings, friend groups, hoping I could earn my place. All it did was drain me. Then I started walking out, without drama, without noise, just a quiet decision. If you don't see me, you don't get access to me. Respect isn't always gained by doing something. Sometimes it's gained by removing yourself from the wrong places and wrong people. Because when people notice you don't beg, they start wondering if they missed something valuable. You can't make everybody as your friends. Some people may hate you for nothing. You can't change them. So, be yourself, for yourself. 5. Carry stillness like a blade. There's a different kind of strength you have. The kind that doesn't bark, doesn't chase, doesn't brag. It's still, calm, and more focused. When you move with calmness in your voice, your walk, your breath, you signal that you're not desperate for approval. You're grounded in something deeper. People feel that. They respect that because they want it. I'm telling you this because I lived the opposite. I tried to win respect by doing more. Now, I win it by being more. No gimmicks, no fake dominance, no alpha act. Just a decision every day to show up as someone who doesn't need attention to be powerful. And when you do that, you don't have to say a word. They already heard you.